you're looking at the 2 points on the horizon line. And the reason we have it, the horizon line or eye line is above, we're looking down on the toaster. And so I have the vanishing points as far out on the edge of the foam core as possible. And the reason for that is we're using an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper in landscape position, and we want the toaster not to be distorted or too small. So let's begin. The first thing we're going to do is remember how we found the length and the height of the original box. And we looked at the toaster and we got a unit of measure by holding our pencil up. So we came back to the sheet of paper, do the same thing again. You see, we have the unit and we have the length, which is a little longer. Now, first thing we want to do is we want to lay in a ground line, which is basically, I'll put a dot here, and as you see I have a straight edge. And this is the only tool, other than the string and other than the pencil, I'm going to use. And I'm going to put in, very faintly, the ground line for length. And I'm going to stretch it out. And sometimes I just hold the pin in to be sure. I have a fairly accurate line here. Put a point in here, and I'm going to draw a straight line here, which will give you the ground line of the width. I'm going to put this in as the back line for the width. And I'm going to put a dot here, and quickly draw in the width. Next, I'm going to draw a line in here from vanishing point 2 or 1, doesn't matter, they're here. I'm going to put in a dot here. Now this is where it gets a little tricky, stretching the string, but it's close enough. Use straight edge again, kind of. Now we have a ground line. Okay, now if I want to, I can take this line and put a diagonal in. Quickly lay in, find the center of the box, and take this line, put a dot here, get the dot here and a dot here, connect them. Now you have the center. Now, the next thing you can do is go and hold the edge of the straight edge, so you have it 90 degrees, so it's matching up with the bottom of the paper. And now you're starting to put in the height. And now we can create a dot here, and we have not only the width, the height of the box. So let's begin the character line of the toaster on this side. So I'm going to draw this line down through here, basically to the bottom. Then I'm going to take that line just all the way around, okay? And I know this line dips up a little. And then if you remember, looking at the side, this line has a little sweep. So let's, at the center, let's just take this and take this sweep up here. And let's take it back down here, okay? And then, on the back line of the surface of the toaster, now I'm going all the way out to here and making it a little bigger, because remember, this is a rounded oval. And so I'm going to just go draw this through here lightly. And if you look at the toaster and you look at here, there's just a little bit of an edge on the front and the back. And so what I'm doing with this edge is, okay, and I know it comes down and goes up. Just a little bit, sort of a sweep. And so as it goes up, in the back it goes around. And you have a little edge on it, like such, and you put that edge in. Just keep drawing a line around the front, and they all start to come together. And this one will be a little bit off, but so now you have the base of the toaster. Now we're going to take the top of the end of the toaster, and if you remember, when you looked at the plan view of the toaster, it's round. To lay in where the flat toasting surface is, which is down here. There's your toaster opening and your toaster opening. So you can start to see your three-dimensional shape on a one-dimensional sheet of paper starting to come to life. Now there's the little mistakes, like here. I didn't come over close enough. But you can see this section here of this coming down here and across like this and like this. So it kind of shows you this is a flat, this is a vertical, this is a flat. And I dare say that I'm going to put a shape in here showing you a section basically of this rounded toaster. So this helps you get a feel for this oval and this very rounded toaster. Let's look at the front of this toaster. Now remember the center line and the center line here. So I'm just going to draw a very small center line to show you this mechanism quickly. Okay? And this comes out like this. And then you go down here. You have, I'm doing this lightly, and this, and remember everything is symmetrical around center line. So what you have here is I'm putting in the front of the toaster, just sketching in quickly, and you have, and now I'm going to take time to lay this lever, which is coming down. As you can see, the lever is looks like it's pinched and has a little section like this. And you're pulling in, if you look at here, you take this, again, remember you always have this available to you, in that line, and you bring this line down, which is symmetrical around center line, which is here. Now you have basically the drawing.